Welcome to AB Analyst Football Show. Today we are going to be talking about weekend previews, and we missed the football, the EPL this week, the La Liga, all the football leagues. We missed them as we went home to support our various countries, So welcome back to the AB Analyst Football Show, and we'll be talking about previews. Today's previews. Weekend previews. We'll be talking about it today. So, guys, let's get into it. We'll be talking about features. We're talking about Manchester United versus Liverpool. We'll be talking about Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest, and we'll be talking about other clubs like Man City versus Everton, and that's Arsenal versus Fulham. These are the clubs we'll be talking about. So let's start with Manchester United versus Liverpool. As you all know, there's a news I'm getting that Bruno Fernandes, Cunha, Casemiro, these players did not participate in the training. So a lot of people are asking what happened. Are they going to play? So imagine you asking whether Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, whether they go play the weekend match. It's funny. They are going to play. So according to the news, they're saying that they just allowed them to rest because of how they played the whole thing they played. So the coach asked them to take a rest, and they will continue training maybe by tomorrow, but they didn't train with the club. So, and we saw a lot of new, players, new, teenage players, training with Manchester United today. So a lot of them will be getting their time. Why? We don't know. It depends on how the game went, but we don't know. So let's dabble into Manchester United versus Liverpool. It's a very great game, and we anticipate to see what will happen in that game. So I don't know. We also got the news that Casemiro won't be playing. Casemiro won't be playing. So we are expecting in that midfielder to see Maino and Ugarte play that midfield. And it's been long. As a young boy, you always say that I beg, make them give you time, make you prove yourself. You want to play, you want to play. That's been one Maino. I've been crying since. So let's see how he's going to perform this week. But let's get into it. So Liverpool versus Manchester United. For me, I'm seeing this game in different ways. Number one is that Liverpool of recent, they are not in form. Liverpool of recent are not in form. I'm talking about the last three. In fact, since this season, some people can argue that Liverpool have not won convincingly. A lot of people are saying it. Even when they are winning, some people are making this thing that Liverpool have not won convincingly. So they are not informed. I'm not going to put all my money or my bet on Liverpool to beat Manchester United. What I'm going to say is that the game is going to be tough. One thing or two things that I think is going to happen in this match is either Manchester United by surprise win Liverpool, or Manchester United give collecting or receiving a very, very messy beating that day. So I think these are the two things that are going to happen. And you have to choose the one you are going to talk about. But for me, I think Manchester United is going to play well. Like I always say, I might as a football fan, I might be scared of playing other small teams, Liverpool, Newcastle, Brighton, Fulham. But you see, whenever my club is playing these high teams like Man City, Liverpool, I'm not scared. I know why I'm saying that I'm not scared, because I always know that these are big teams. They know how to sort themselves out. They know how to. They are scared of each other. Manchester United might be in their highest bad form, but when they see a club like Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, they know that this is a heritage club. This is history. With history. This is Liverpool. We know what we are fighting for. We know what to. They will not give these guys time to mess them up. So I think Manchester United, when it gets to big club, I'm not seeing them the way I see them when they lose against Brentford or when they lose against Brighton. I don't use it to judge them, because this is big clubs. They are both teams. They are big. They are top six. So I'm not judging them based on how they played the Brentford or how they played other clubs, other small teams. So this weekend we're going to be witnessing a very, 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 very big match. So let's know what we're gonna see into this. So now, for me, I think Manchester. If you tell me to predict, I'm going to favor Manchester United, because Liverpool of recent, they are not in form. Like I said, they are not in form. So I'm going to be favoring Manchester United more. Because I'm seeing Liverpool approaching the game thinking that, oh, it's just Manchester. It will take them by surprise. It will take them by surprise because you can see this Liverpool team for over how many matches now? They have not won it. They have not gotten. They have not gotten point. They lost to Chelsea. They lost to Galatasaray. They lost to Crystal Palace. So you see, they are not informed. So if Manchester United win them, it's not going to be a surprise thing for me. So that's why I said I'm going to be favoring Manchester United because winning that game against Sunderland is a boost for them. So people might say, "Oh, it's just Sunderland." It's just Sunderland, but win them. Not be Manchester United we lose Grimsby. Not be Manchester United lose a lot of small matches. That you think if they ask you whether they go lose that match, you too no go, you go say they no go lose them. So you have to win your match. As it stands now, that's the reality of Manchester United. If them beat any small team, they feel beat. People go even happy because that's the reality. You can't use Manchester United of them to judge them now. These guys have not even won back-to-back matches. So for the ability, even this week that everybody is thinking like, okay, you want Solar, let's see whether you're going to win your back-to-back matches. All of a sudden they are seeing Liverpool. It's not it's not going to be easy for them. But I'm seeing a positive side, coming from Manchester United. So the game is going to be tough for Liverpool. Like I know what I'm saying because Manchester United is coming to that game as underdog. That's just the truth. They are coming to that game as underdog. Why we know that Liverpool are not even informed. Still, we are looking down on Manchester United that day because of their recent poor performance or previous poor performance. But as you can see, the match is going to be played. So let's hear your own prediction on the comment section. Tell us what you think Manchester United versus Liverpool. For me, my prediction is going to go to Manchester United 1, Liverpool 0. That's one my prediction. Liverpool is not scoring Manchester United. Especially that their defense, Manchester United defense is getting, composed. Their composure and their awareness is 100%. So I'm thinking like that their defense is good. It's very, very, very good. I won't say very, very, very good, but as you can see, it's good. And their goalkeeper, Manchester United goalkeeper, that guy is an upgrade. Whether you like it or not, that guy is an upgrade. You can argue, okay, he's not a world best keeper. He's not this thing. I like underrated players. When you underrate my players, I'm so happy because you pull off those what should I say, those pressure on them to perform. They have to just play themselves out because as you can see there's no pressure on them. So that's why I like my player to be underrated. So a lot of people are saying that the goalkeeper is not a world class and this and this and that, but he should just keep doing what he's doing. Nobody is telling you that he's a world class, but he's an upgrade. At least a club that is coming out from Onana and the other goalkeeper. Getting this goalkeeper is an upgrade. His first match, he kept a clean sheet. No mistakes, no silly mistakes, and few saves. That's a good one for him. That's a good one for him. You should beat from there. Because the one thing that kills goalkeepers or players is your first match, you losing your first match or performing badly. Your confidence might, die and all that. But now you can see that he won his first match and all these things. So his hopes are high. So let's get into other matches. Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest. The Blues, Chelsea is going into that match with a very, very high spirit, especially beating a club like Liverpool. It's not easy. It's a very big and tough match. And they beat Liverpool. They're going into the match to Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest is a very tough match to Chelsea. Some people argue that Nottingham Forest, they are not in good form. But don't forget, when they see big team, they rise up to face the challenges. So it's not going to be easy for Chelsea, but Kopama won't be playing, but Chelsea have the squad to face them. Chelsea have the squad to face these guys. There won't be any talk or anything that Chelsea has the full squad to face them. There's a lot of players there to match their energy. But let's talk about this match. When you look at Nottingham Forest, these guys, they play energy football. They have the energy. They have runners attacking football. They are there. I think they are going to come out. So I would say that this match is going to be easy for Chelsea, for me, because Chelsea has always wanted their opponent to come out and face them. They don't want you to be there and doing your deep block or all that. They want you to come and face them, and they have that attack and all these things to match your energy. So I think if Nottingham Forest comes out to play their attacking football or comes out to trying to score or do this thing, Chelsea is going to hurt them. That's my own what I'm seeing in that game. But if they happen to play a very haram football that day, go back, attack, go back, attack. As normal, it has always been difficult for Chelsea to break defenders this season. So I mean, let's see what they're going to do. Chelsea, I think the only injured player is Kopama, and James is there to play. Enzo Fernandez is there. Lavia is back and is fit to play. So we have our full squad playing. Except Kopama. I think there's no excuse. Chelsea needs to beat these guys. Chelsea needs to beat them. Tomorrow. Chelsea needs to beat them. So for my prediction, Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest, I think Chelsea is going to win 3-1. That's my prediction. They are going to score always, always. The Chelsea defensive line is a joke. I mean, is a joke. Forget about the Liverpool win and the clean sheet, but it's not even a clean sheet. I mean, 2-1 is not a clean sheet. So if you look at that goal, you see that it's the same error that our defenders or Chelsea defenders always do. So it has always been like that. I mean, it's a very, very, very. It's going to be a very big and tough match. So let's talk about Barcelona versus Girona. It's good. I mean, Barcelona versus Girona is going to be a very, very, very good game. Barcelona is going to dominate them as always, as always. But them losing last match, they have to pick up from there. I don't have much to say about this game. All I have to say about this game is that they have to just pick up from there and win these guys, because Girona might be that dog this thing. They have lost their last match, so they have to make it up on Girona. I think Lamine Yamal is not back yet. I don't know whether he's back, but I think he's not back yet. So Rashford is all they got now to do something there. So Pedri is there, so it's a win-win for Barcelona. For me, Barcelona is going to dominate these guys as always. Every team Barcelona dominates. So let's see how it's going to happen. Let's talk about Arsenal versus Fulham. Arsenal versus Fulham. I think it's going to be a tough game for Arsenal. Arsenal versus Fulham is going to be a tough game for Arsenal, because Fulham have always been the team that when it gets to big clubs, they always turn up. And I'm seeing Arsenal dropping a point against Fulham. I'm seeing Arsenal dropping a point against Fulham. I don't know. I'm not going to give you I'm going to give my scoreline prediction, but I'm not going to tell you that it's sure. But they are going to drop points either by playing draw. I'm seeing 1-1 or 2-2 draw against Fulham. But for sure, Arsenal is going to drop a point against Fulham. These guys have all the players to match them. So I think Arsenal is going to drop a point against Fulham. So it depends on Arteta. The truth is that Fulham will not play defense for you. And Arsenal have a very good attackers to match their energy. But Fulham not going to play defense. They will never play defense. They will come out to face you. They have good players to ball that day. So it depends on the energy Arsenal is coming with. You have very good attackers that can match their energy. So it depends on Arteta. Whether you go do him benching stuff and all that. But I think you have the likes of Eze, Saka. Saka is fit to play. Eze is there too. Martinelli, Odegaard, all the players are there. And Gyökeres. So I think they have the players to play. But as always, Fulham will disturb. They will disturb. So I believe Fulham is going to disturb Arsenal this weekend. So, but my prediction, Arsenal versus Fulham, I'm seeing that game 2-2. Arsenal versus Fulham 2-2. Let's get to Man City versus Everton. Man City is winning that match. A very, very, very straight win for Man City. And I think Man City is in form. Nobody will tell me that otherwise. A lot of people are saying that this and this, but let's look at Guardiola. I mean, we just have to respect this guy. This Guardiola is a genius as a coach. I mean, the way he brought these guys back again to start performing, and all the critics and everything, everybody have said against this guy, I think it's right time we give him his credit. And sometimes people talk out of hatred, out of jealousy, because the critics this guy collected, it just seems like he's just a new coach that entered the club that have not done anything good in that club. Everybody was just yapping, talking. I was like, bro, what did this guy do exactly to be receiving this kind of insult? But at the end of the day, he has not done anything bad. So he ended up bringing these guys together again to start performing. So let's kudos to him. It's not easy. So Arsenal is beating Everton. That one is a sure bet. Arsenal is going to beat Everton. So I'm seeing that game. Arsenal, I mean Man City. Man City is going to be Everton. So I'm seeing that game. Man City 4, Everton 1, 4-1. So that is it. So I mean, there is according to FIFA, they will be introducing what did they call it? I think they called it VAR checking VAR. I don't know what they called it, but let me explain what it means. It means that whenever there is a foul, you can actually check a foul. Call up to check a foul. The power is not on the referee anymore. So you have to actually fight to even check a foul. It's not always when there is a penalty or there is a red card. You can actually call to check in a foul. So they want to try it on the 20 World Cup, and let's see how it goes. But people are saying that, I mean, according to me, that's my opinion too. I'm saying that this too much of technology in football is actually killing football. I mean, how do you say that you are giving everybody free to cross check VAR? I mean, to check a foul. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Let's give this referee some power to take decisions, because you can't tell me when there is a foul, you have the right to shout or to go to the VAR to start taking minor fouls. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Let's give this referee some power. It makes football. You see that bias in football. It is the fun of football. That fighting referee, everything shouldn't be perfect. That is why people started loving football. Terry has come out and said that football is just like chess now, and it's true. It's just like chess. Even the way they play in the pitch, this one is at the end of the day 1-0. This one is defending this. Bro, there is a time this football is not about this technology and all this stuff. I mean, we don't need it. We don't need it. Let the VAR just check penalty and red card. This one they are doing, let them check it. Leave throwing, leave foul and all that. Leave it on the referee to decide. Yes, they are biased. Yes, they are making mistakes. We need it. We need something to talk about. Not be after football, nobody know fit talk say they rob them. Say we suppose get excuses wey we go use dey dodge our if our club mess up. We get some excuses. You go talk say this ref no do well. But if they correct all those things, what is the need? What is the need? Football will just be like a robotic something. So I mean, thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the subscription button below. To my subscribers, thank you so much, guys. I love you guys. I'll see you next weekend. Thank you.